Jiang Sui suddenly let out a soft cry and collapsed straight into Jing's arms. Her cheeks turned crimson as heat flooded her face. Her body felt weak, trembling, and even her spiritual energy refused to flow. She couldn't even summon her clothes from her spatial ring. So embarrassing, she thought frantically. If Jing misunderstands this, what am I going to do? But instead of teasing her, Jing Ming calmly lifted her into his arms. "The blood-burst pill has strong side effects," he said softly. "I'll take you somewhere to rest." Her heart began to race wildly. Why is it beating so fast? Is it because it's my first time being held by a man? Jing carried her to a quiet hidden corner and gently set her down. "Rest here for a bit. I'll go collect the remaining spirit herbs." He even removed his coat and draped it over her shoulders before walking away. Watching his back fade into the distance, Jiang Sui smiled faintly. "Brother Jing, he's really such a thoughtful and gentle person." Meanwhile, Jing Ming reached Captain Wang's lifeless body and checked his storage ring. Inside were a few bundles of cash, some herbs, beast materials, and a handful of C-rank combat manuals. Jing frowned slightly. Even after all that, this guy was still this poor? He sighed, hoping that one day he could trade his small storage rings for larger ones. Carrying his long spear everywhere was getting inconvenient. As he sorted through the herbs, a weak voice called from behind. "Brother Jing, the Earth Spirit Spring can ease the side effects of the bloodburst pill. Just let me drink a little, just a small sip." Without hesitation, Jing collected a bit of spring water and gently helped her drink it. Jiang Sui sighed softly, her color slowly returning. "I feel much better now, though to fully recover I'll need 3 or 4 more hours." Jing blinked in surprise. He hadn't known the spring could neutralize the pill's side effects. As expected, an S-grade Earth Spirit Spring truly is miraculous. Outside, the sky was dimming. 3 or 4 hours, Jing muttered. "It'll be dark by then. Let's rest here for the night. It's safer." Hearing that, Jiang Sui's face turned bright red again. The thought of spending the night alone with him made her heart pound uncontrollably. She quickly lowered her head. "What's wrong?" Jing asked, slightly confused. "You look nervous." "No, it's nothing," she stammered, avoiding his gaze. Time passed and dawn finally broke. Jiang Sui stretched lazily and inhaled the crisp forest air. "The air here is amazing. If it weren't for the beasts, I could stay here for a month." But when her eyes met Jing's, her heart skipped again. What was I even thinking last night? Brother Jing isn't that kind of person, so why? Why do I feel disappointed? "Let's go," Jing said suddenly. "I'll escort you to the edge of the forest." Caught off guard, she nodded flustered. The two set off together, but before long, Jing raised his hand, signaling her to stop. A massive tiger covered in blazing flames leapt over their heads. Jiang Sui gasped, "A level 5 flame tiger!" But the beast didn't even glance at them. It was running away. "Could it be that it didn't notice us?" Jing muttered. Jiang frowned. "Brother Jing, the way it was running, it looked like it was escaping." When they turned to look, her face turned pale. A black wave of giant rats was surging straight toward them. "It's the flesh-eating rats!" she cried. "They may be only Tier 1 beasts, but in swarms even a Tier 6 would die instantly." "Run!" Jing shouted, grabbing her hand. They sprinted through the forest as the swarm roared behind them. "The flesh-eating rats have insane stamina," Jiang panted. "They can run for hours without stopping." Jing gritted his teeth. "If we make it back to the supply base, we'll be safe, but it's at least 90 kilometers away." "This spear's too heavy," he muttered. "Maybe I should leave it." "Don't," Jiang insisted. "My space ring is big enough. I'll store it for you." Without waiting, she absorbed the weapon into her ring. Jing instantly felt lighter. "That's better," he said. then crouched down, but even holding hands is too slow. Get on. Eh? She gasped, but before she could protest, Jing lifted her onto his back. Hold on tight, he shouted. Lightning crackled around him. His power erupted, and in an instant he shot forward like a living lightning bolt. They raced across the wilderness, trees blurring past, until the supply base came into view. But Jing's eyes widened in horror. Even the base had been overrun by flesh-eating rats. Damn it, the worst possible scenario, he growled. Electricity surged around him as he activated lightning overdrive. There's no other way. We'll fight our way through. Hold on tight. Blazing forward, he became a streak of lightning. Each rat he passed exploded in sparks. Killed one Tier 1 flesh-eating rat, plus 2 ability points. Killed one mid-class flesh-eating rat, plus 3 ability points. At the main base, panic erupted. Director, we've detected over 300,000 flesh-eating rats, a staff member reported. Wang Lei's face darkened. The ecosystem is finished, and the ability users out there, they're as good as dead. But what worried him most was Jing Ming. Let's just hope that boy hasn't gone too deep. Suddenly, a thunderous roar echoed across the sky. Massive bolts of lightning struck down like divine wrath. "What the hell is that?" someone shouted. "A thunder beast!" "Don't panic," Wang barked. "Run danger assessment and open fire." Artillery thundered as cannons lit up the battlefield, but the storm of lightning didn't slow. It was coming straight at them. "Red alert! Distance 500 meters! Prepare for impact!" Just as it was about to crash into the base, a figure burst from the storm, wrapped in lightning. It was Jing Ming, carrying Jiang Sui on his back. He landed hard in the center of the defense line. The smoke cleared. Soldiers froze in disbelief. "Wait, that's a person? I thought it was a beast." "His aura's insane, and the one on his back, isn't that Goddess Jiang?" Jing gasped for air, his lightning fading. "Finally, we made it. We're safe." Jiang Sui smiled, relief flooding her face. "That was too close. If it weren't for you, Brother Jing, I'd be dead." Director Wang ran over, stunned. "Jing Ming, you actually survived that swarm? Do you need help?" "I ran for over 40 minutes straight from the mountains," Jing said, exhausted. "Just arrange a room for me to rest." Wang was speechless. 90 kilometers in 40 minutes? Even a Tier 4 couldn't do that. "Prepare a room right now," he ordered. But Jiang Sui smiled softly. "No need. I'll help Brother Jing myself." Whispers spread through the crowd. "Wait, isn't that Goddess Jiang?" "No way! My goddess, carried off by another man? I can't take this." Hours passed, and Jing Ming finally woke up, feeling fully recovered. The moment he opened his eyes, Jiang Sui rushed to his side. "Brother Jing, you're awake. You've been sleeping for 2 whole days. I almost used spring water to wake you up." Jing rubbed his head. 2 days? Guess I was more tired than I thought. "What's the situation outside?" she asked. Her face turned serious. "The rat swarm hasn't retreated. The entire region is under lockdown. Even after it's over, no beasts would dare come near for months." Jing nodded. "That's fine. The new semester's about to start. Time to head back to the academy." Her eyes lit up with joy. "That's great. I was planning to return too. Let's go together." Then she blushed, pulling something from her ring. "Oh right, here's the signed photo you asked for." In it, Jiang Sui posed confidently, her charm radiating through the image.